Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome. If you're new here, hello, my name is Joshua. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, baby. Today, we're going to be watching / I'm going to be reacting to Agent Double O Can't Handle Reality. Girl, and this was, I didn't watch the whole stream, like, for the whole 48 hours, but this is when he also did putting on multiple shirts. I think he put on over 100 shirts, like per sub, something like that. A month ago, April 22nd, 2025. Damn. Girl, time be flying by. Damn. It's about to be July, girl. Jesus Christ. Time is about to be flying. Time about to be flying by. Time is flying by, y'all. Y'all just live life to the fullest, bitch. Have fun, shit. Please. But anywho, let's go ahead and dive on in, girl. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what Agent, Lord have mercy. Cause from the 4 seconds that played, basically I'm guessing this is maybe he looks like he works here. Maybe he's the manager, supervisor, whatever. And it's like, basically, I guess you can't film in the store. However, let's go ahead and dive on in.
We the ones. Are you telling me you don't need my business? Like you're above us? No, we the ones who make this possible, man. Your jobs don't exist without customers coming in here and buying things.
This is a rule. This isn't a me.
Recently, Agent Zero has been under a little
period. Just like he said, it's not a him thing. It's the company thing. At the end of the day, the GMs, the supervisors, area coach, whatever, they got bosses over them. Like, they're the boss of the store, and they got probably, 10 bosses over them? Girl?
heat because of how he acted when he was live streaming in a Publix. It's funny when in a world we have so many people who literally travel out.
This nigga is a fucking asshole and a fucking idiot. If you know, you know, child. Johnny Somali.
Of state, go to whole different countries just to act up on a live stream. We have people who live in the place where they are still acting up, not knowing how to behave in a public setting, place where they are. Different countries just to act up on a live stream. We have people who live in the place where they are still acting up, not knowing how to behave.
Girl, what the fuck? Oh my god.
In a public setting when live streaming or recording in any way. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's start from the very beginning with
Publix. Yeah, he's like, I'm guessing he's the GM, supervisor, team lead, coach.
Who even is Agent Zero if you're unaware?
Get me out of this. No, get me out.
That was the climax.
Get me out. No way we worked 12 hours for that moment, bro. Get me out of this.
Bro, I feel like Agent Double O.
You know goddamn well. Skip explanation 151. You know goddamn well you need more balloons than that.
Zero is a former YouTuber who started off his content journey by making all types of things, but getting popularized due to 2K content, who joined the group AMP, one of its founding members, and is now turned live streamer. A very popular one at that, because he's top 5 live streamers in the world when it comes to the platform of Twitch. And truly, he's pretty innovative when it comes to the content that he makes on live stream. Unfortunately for him though, the one thing that all live streamers cannot do nowadays is IRL stream. Going up.
No shade. This gameplay is distracting me. However, what's the name of this game? Cause I remember it came out. I think it came out earlier this year. Maybe late last year, but I think it came out earlier this year. This looks fucking cute. I've seen a few. I think from Novly. Yeah, I believe from Novly. Yes, I've seen him play this. Whoever. Yeah, I've seen him play a little bit of this. So yeah, I need to. Bitch, what's the name of this game? Shit.
out in public and just basically vlogging with your life nowadays form of Twitch. And truly, he's pretty innovative when it comes to the content that he makes on live stream. Unfortunately for him though, the one thing that all live streamers cannot do nowadays is IRL stream, going out in public and just basically vlogging what your life is at that moment. And in this point, he decided that he was going to go out to a Publix to go and grab a couple of items. You know, a normal thing that people might see you vlogging, might see you live streaming doing nowadays, and unfortunately ran into a predicament because the store worker there, in his own words, was giving him trouble for no apparent reason.
What's that?
Said you already know the drill.
What you mean?
None of this.
You know I'm just getting here to get some fruit.
I know, but you know the drill. We've already talked about this before.
I met you?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, when he said you already know the drill, I was like, okay, whoa, wait a minute. However, he doesn't look familiar to Agent.
When I meet you?
Long time ago.
I'm gonna get some fruit though.
I know, but why do you have to do this?
No.
He said, bitch, he said a long time ago. Lord have mercy. Agent most definitely forgot him. Baby. You know what? The thing is, like, with live Twitch streamers, with IRL streamers, even if you're not just IRL, you're just, like, constantly in front of a camera. Because, baby, no tea, no shade. Y'all probably... If you know, you know. You probably know. If you're like a child or whatever, you don't know. However, how I film my videos, I'll film like an intro and outro. I'll film like 6, 7, or 8 videos, and then I spread them out throughout the week. Just in case if you didn't know. Like I said, if you're like maybe a child or whatever. And you're probably like, because no tea, no shade, I used to think that... I used to think that when I was younger. I was like, they wearing the same thing. Oh, they wearing this. They wore the same thing 2 days in a row. Bitch. So yeah, this is like, it's different for me. However, Agent and whoever has been doing this for years, I guess I'm thinking it's like being in front of a camera is just normal. It's just pretty much normal. Like, he's talking about he's just in here to get some fruit. Like you gotta like no tea, no shade, because you know we're watching him. He got a big. I'm pretty sure Agent has like, this is a small camera. Agent has like a big camera, a cameraman with a bag and a big maybe a big camera, maybe. So it's like this has become. I mean, pretty much, this has literally become a daily routine. And he says he's just in here getting fruit. But no, sir. You gotta abide by the law, the rules. So, you know, just...
Cap, I probably gave Walmart thousands and thousands of business this month just because...
No, we're good on that. We're good. We won't need business. We got plenty.
You don't need business.
Damn. No tea. I still am like on his side. However, sir, sir, you don't need business. We got plenty. That didn't make sense. But okay. And Agent, you talk about you gave him Walmart. Agents. Excuse me, Agent. Walmart, Target, whatever. You're not. Maybe there is an increase when Kai Cenat went to Walmart. Kai and Fanta went to Walmart earlier tonight. Okay, I suppose there is like a bit of an increase when y'all go to Walmart and y'all are vlogging / streaming it. Target, Walmart, Publix, Whole Foods. But nigga, Agent, calm down. please come back down to earth. You're giving them a slight increase. However, no, it's not. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Calm down. Without streamers, there'll still be, because they got, as long as they have deals and the clearance rack and all that shit, they're going to be in business.
Business?
We got plenty of business.
Bro, he said Publix don't need y'all business, bro.
Now, already a lot of people would be upset about this approach. That's what I at least saw from the comments and a lot of what Agent was saying, because he came up to Agent and was like, you already know the drill. That's how he initiated this conversation, which in most people's eyes would be very confused, because it's like, what do you mean you already know the drill? There was actually an interaction before this where he had came into the store live streaming and was told not to before, but we're going to get more into that a little bit later. I just want to stick with this specifically in its own bubble right now. Off that initial.
But yeah, and like I said earlier, just because streaming has become a part of your daily routine, it's just because it's a part of your daily routine. Like, you pretty much don't even pay attention to it. Y'all know what I mean. That's still not an excuse. It's still not an excuse. You have to you gotta abide by the law. You gotta abide by rules and regulations.
Oh, hey, I just need you to leave. Come on, we gotta go. And he already instantly knew, hey, you're probably not allowed to live stream here. But his response being, hey, I gave Walmart thousands of business. As someone who used to work retail and has in the past before, that means nothing. And he genuinely doesn't care. He just...
Oh, damn. And period, as someone that is currently working retail, not retail. No, retail has to do with like clothing, doesn't it? Whatever. As someone that's working a 9 to 5. Someone that's working a 9 to 5, boy, shut up. Like, no tea, no shade, Agent, shut up. That doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
wants to actually have someone follow the store's policy, which is what you're not doing right now by live streaming, or even in his eyes, you might be recording.
Y'all gonna have to leave. Let's go.
Not buying nothing from this store.
Yeah, you don't need to. Thank you. Bro, be respectful.
He said,
You too.
how about like a, can you please?
No, but we've talked about this before. But be
I
respectful.
don't know you, nigga.
But be respectful. We don't remember.
Please.
No, but we've talked about this before. But be
I
respectful.
don't know you, nigga.
Is that Marcus? I don't know if that's Marcus. That sounds like Marcus. I think his name is Marcus King. Marcus King, his cameraman. his cameraman, but Marcus also has his own Twitch channel.
But be respectful. We don't remember you, bro. I've talked to him before.
But look, though, why not just say excuse me?
Be cool, because last time I was, and then you took advantage of it.
Oh, what am I doing right now?
Y'all came in here.
Oh, and and you know what? Another thing that people haven't necessarily said anything about. Then again, YouTube is big, so I'm pretty sure some people have been saying. But the streamers themselves, like, they don't really notice is that people see, like, this woman right here, and I mean even him. We don't know, y'all don't know, and it's not like the camera is in Agent's face or anything. Even if it wasn't Agent's face, you could still see the people behind him or whatever. We don't know if these people want to be seen on camera. You're not, and I know damn well you're not asking every single person. Like, obviously, you're not asking every single person. Would you mind if we film you? We're not filming you technically, but we're just filming me. Even though you're probably gonna be in the background and shit. No, like, that's, I also thought about that shit. Whenever they be Speed and whoever, of course, a bunch of little niggas be like running up the Speed and all happy and shit. But yeah, like, I be thinking about that.
With the chains and stuff, we talked about this.
And then sometimes the streamer, not all the streamers, but sometimes it depends on the streamer. Like, y'all be loud. No tea, no shade. Y'all be loud, girl. Girl. Some of y'all be cussing. And And I'll be watching, and I'll be like, boy, shut up. Stop cursing. Like,
Man, what am I doing right now?
It's not allowed. That's the issue.
No, look, but there's a nice way to say it. You told me to skedaddle.
No. Last time we talked about it, right?
But you telling me you don't need my business like you're above.
and that's on period. I will agree he could have been nicer. However, what he's saying, he feels as if agent is taking advantage of his taking advantage of his kindness because they already talked about it before. And okay, and not only that, but I'm pretty sure he could lose his job. Like I said in the beginning, this nigga probably has 10 bosses over him. And you're pretty much apparently not supposed to film in a Publix. So yeah, that's the policy. And still, I'm still mainly on his side. I will say he could have been like a little nicer. However, he already said like he feels Asian is taking advantage of him. So
We the ones who make this possible, man.
Just want to call.
Your jobs don't exist without customers coming in here and buying things.
This is a rule. This isn't a me thing.
Well, I'm not.
Anybody that comes in here.
Check. Let me know if I was a nuisance in any way whatsoever. Are you about to get...
it doesn't matter. You're not agent. You're not listening. And no tea, no shade. Streaming. They used to do that with YouTubers. And when I was a child, and I was watching them, and they be like, "You can't film it here," and the YouTubers would talk about them like in a negative way. I was like, if I remember correctly, I was kind of on the YouTuber side. Thinking about it now, oh well, you can't film it here. You can't film it here. Even if you ask for permission and they say no, oh well, that's their policy.
Get me tight, chat. I'm not getting...
Thank you. Yeah. Man bun, nigga.
After watching this entire clip, I can't come to any other conclusion than Agent being completely wrong. And he doesn't really seem to understand why he's wrong. He seems genuinely confused. Understandable, he might be mad at the approach. Maybe he didn't come at him in the most nicest way possible, but genuinely, he already has talked to Agent before. So in his mind, there's someone that have already told, hey, you cannot record or do any of that live streaming YouTuber stuff in here, yet you're doing it again. Even though I tried to give you a little bit of leeway before, so obviously I'm gonna come differently next time. And if Agent genuinely doesn't remember, then that's all good, but you can't be upset from his perspective being like, dang, someone I've already told not to do something is doing it again, so I gotta be more firm about it and just tell you straight up, no, this is not happening. So even if you're upset with the approach, I feel like going forward,
Well, yeah, I would agree. Cause the dude said it anyway. The dude already said you're taking advantage. He feels as if he's taking advantage of it.
Agent should have just put the no, this is not happening. So even if you're upset with the approach, I feel like going forward, Agent should have just put the stuff down and kept it pushing. But now him and his cameraman are talking bad about the dude, calling him all types of names, words, when all he's trying to do is do his job. It's not like he wants to sit there and have this altercation. He just wants you to leave. And if he was just more respectful about it, Agent could have just left and just said nothing. Talking about, hey, we bring y'all tons of business. Hey, I guess I'm not taking my business here at all. You just sound like a complete Karen. It doesn't matter that you're a guy with a platform. They are okay without your business. I'm pretty sure they're not missing out on as much as you might think they are. But in all honesty, Publix is going to be fine with or without Agent's business. And I'm already knowing some of you are probably...
Period. Say that one more time, Novly, for the people in the back. Period. And it's like YouTube before YouTube, girl, because YouTube started in 05, girl. Before YouTube, I don't know when the hell Twitch started. Before Twitch, before Kick, before Rumble, before all that shit, people have been shopping. And no tea, no shade, Rakai, whenever Rakai, I mean, I don't know how many times it's happened, maybe once or twice. Whenever Rakai would show up, it's a bunch of little niggas. And no tea, no shade, that can cause a nuisance. That'll cause a nuisance. So you say, so agent, you say like you're bringing in business, and you said something about you wasn't causing a nuisance. Okay, again, maybe you going to Publix and talking about they got some type of deal. You saying this type of drink, this drink right here is the bomb, shit like that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you're giving them a slight increase, nigga. However, rules are rules. Like what? It's just, and it doesn't matter whether you're being a nuisance or not. You cannot film in the store. In the stores. Whether you're causing trouble or not. Whether if you were Rakai and you got a bunch of little niggas following you being loud and all that shit. Like crowding the store up. Like people just shopping but they trying to forming a big ass group around Rakai. Or just no one can... No tea, no shade. That was about to sound shady. No tea, no shade. Like no one came up to you or anything like that. It was just peaceful. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Rules are rules.
Be being confused like, hey, and I was normally on the streamer side, what's going on? Well, honestly, when you see the altercation from before that this dude is remembering, it makes it 10 times worse.
Kinky.
I'm good. How are you? No? Okay.
No, but it's like, it's me though.
Yeah, I know.
It's him though.
I know.
It's me. It's Agent. Agent 00 from Atlanta.
I swear to God, this was fucking recent. They were playing Chain together, and I think that was last year, maybe earlier this year. No tea, no shit. I didn't watch. I clicked in, however, I clicked back out. Is Chris there, or Chris didn't want to go to the store with them or something? This was recent. No tea, no shade. Because he said a long time ago. I was thinking it's when Agent was... I'm so serious. I was thinking it's when Agent was fat. Fatter. That's what I was thinking. And, well, I guess he looked a little different, but... And Agent, did you really just play the celebrity card? Did you really just play the do you know who I am card, basically? AJ, you ain't shit. You ain't shit.
So we should be good then.
It's not me. Okay.
Wait, so why?
He does know Duke Dennis. No recording of that. Do you know?
This nigga, here we go with Duke.
What's that nigga? Al? From management? You know Al?
Al said we were good.
Al did?
Yeah, we literally.
Al might be at another store.
Oh, this is the one by West Side. That's Senna, we need your motion. Yeah, we need your motion. Because Al works at a different.
Okay, Chris is there. Lord, Chris chatting it up with a customer.
And you know Al.
So her mom, like, is the VP of marketing here at Publix. Oh, man. Yeah. Her mom should know that.
Imagine locking in for a 12-hour
Bitch, I'm tired. What he said?
shift.
Yeah. Her mom should know that.
Period. He thought he ate. Agent, you thought you ate that shit up. That nigga said, okay, her mom should know that you're not allowed to film. And that's on period. Y'all going to hell.
Imagine locking in for a 12-hour shift. During that 12-hour shift, you already had to deal with some bad customers. You had to fill in for some people that decided to not even show up. No call, no show. And then you're walking around your store and you see 4 people with big chains on walking around as someone films them. I'm pretty sure you would be a little bit upset and have to tell them to leave, especially if you're a manager of that store. And fortunately for him, his approach when he had originally saw them was way calmer than when he saw Agent this time. Even though know, they're doing something a lot more ridiculous now. But take that into perspective. There's more to this clip I'm about to show you. And when you approach them and are like, hey, you're actually not allowed to record here. I'm sorry, man. It just can't happen. His excuse and response to you is, but I'm agent. I don't think anybody would be a calm mind in that moment. You would probably get even more annoyed, because not only are you giving me pushback and your response isn't even genuine, it's just I'm agent trying to make jokes for your stream. It's literally the fact that you just don't seem to care at all about what I'm saying, as you are continuing to record and continuing to just keep on joking around, giving me pushback as if I'm not just trying to tell you the store's policy. I don't run this whole store. I'm not the one who made Publix. I'm the chain owner and I'm just coming in to just visit. No, I'm just a manager trying to do my job, and you're kind of impeding me on that, and I would like you to stop. But there is more to this clip, so I'm gonna let y'all guys watch the rest of it.
What are we saying? What are we allowed to do?
Oh, that's just for my mom.
I like how he said I know. Like he knows this. I know. Mom.
So then we can't do anything
Personally, I don't think. Store policy. And we would never want a bystander to get in trouble for something. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. We could just go to a different grocery store, right?
I gotta try my Chris.
It's crazy how they're gonna go to a different grocery store with chains on just to buy whatever they're gonna buy, and so they can film it. That's crazy, honestly. But well, okay, just put it on clips, like just, I guess, cut the camera off or put the camera on clips, whatever. All four of y'all, I'm pretty sure all four of y'all got clips and shit, highlights, whatever, and like, and when y'all get in the car, turn it back on.
Try your motion.
Huh? I have a question though. Is it in every Publix?
It is, but
Because
I want to go home.
okay.
She's so
Guys,
scared.
I did film in a Publix 2 days ago. They didn't say anything.
We're breaker. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's so
Guys,
scared.
I did film in a Publix 2 days ago. They didn't say anything.
We're breaker. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, aim, if you filmed in a Publix 2 days ago, then apparently the supervisor, whoever, didn't catch you. They were probably busy. They were probably in a meeting. They were probably off that one day. Not all of that, when you filmed in the Publix, did you have someone following you, or were you holding the camera?
Oh, look, I know it looks like I have no motion right now, but I promise it's just like, it's him, bro. I know this nigga. I don't know why he's moving so crazy, child.
In this moment, he has already told,
Bro, I know this nigga. I don't know why he's moving so crazy, child.
in
I wonder what that customer was saying.
this moment, he has already told them to leave multiple times at this point, and this clip in total is around 3.5 minutes long of someone being calm, just telling him to leave. He's not with anybody else. He's not trying to escort him. He's not trying to be rude, tell him to drop stuff. Just keeping a calm tone the entire time. Pretty monotone, honestly, like lack of emotion, a normal store worker, retail worker in general, and just asking him to just skedaddle. And yet, he's not doing that. He's joking. Hey, try your motion. Hey, is it at every Publix still going on, even though the entire point is you can't record here?
Girl, the nigga trying to, no tea, no shade, the nigga was trying to get clips, girl. Trying to get clips, trying to be funny. And the kids that's following him, watching him, that they don't know, they probably, I'm pretty sure they don't have a job yet. They're just all on agent side. They're being funny. They're doing nothing. They're not causing any harm. They're just recording this, that, and the fucking third. Girl, please. No, they don't understand yet.
Can you please leave? And even after this, they end up recording in the store anyway. He walks off and just like trusts them to just leave. In this segment, they still end up going around buying stuff, recording in Publix. So with that context, it makes sense now why he came up to him differently and was staying by him the entire time. Because it's like, I already asked you about this last time. You were in here. You were the chain guy. Kind of hard to forget the guy that walked in with a camera recording him chained to 3 other people. So you're gonna have to just leave this time completely, because last time I know for a fact you stayed here still recording, even though
And I'm pretty sure they got Publix. They have cameras, so I'm pretty sure the dude looked at the cameras, and in the video, I think the dude told the black dude to call somebody. It sounded like he said something like that, call somebody or whatever. Girl,
I did not want you to and was very calm about it. So I hope y'all understand now why there's big animosity. And don't worry, because this video is still gonna go on, because Agent actually ended up getting a call from Lo, one of his friends, talking about the situation, and Agent's response was kind of crazy.
Yo, I wasn't gonna say this now, but I just thought I was gonna see you later. But I'm looking at this Publix clip. Man, you was wrong, bro.
What'd I do?
Just put the food down. Just put the food down and keep it pushing. He told you get the fuck out of his store. You get the fuck out of his store.
I did, bitch. How you falling for the same trap that bots on TikTok fall for, nigga? I did.
Nigga, he did. He told you to get out, and you got out.
Yes.
All right, so that's it. Okay. I mean, niggas that didn't say I wouldn't tell you that you were wrong. But,
Yeah, I did leave, and I said I said the same way I'm not entitled to shop, and I'm not entitled to record in his store, like, he's not entitled to my money neither, so I took my business to Kroger. They don't show you that part though, gang.
They don't show you that part?
But they don't show you that part, bro. But that's exactly what happened. Like, I'm
what
not,
you talking about?
like, if you don't want me at your store, bro, that's cool. Like, I'm not gonna force it. You feel?
What are you talking about? Agent, you were recording. Marcus, whoever, both of y'all were recording. What are you talking about? We seen it. You were wrong. Someone talking about type shit.
Feel me? But the Kroger show hella love.
I'm tired. Why Kroger? Okay, well, period. That's Kroger. Kroger doesn't mind you recording. However, Publix does mind you recording. Nigga, the fuck?
Why did you randomly say that you give thousands of dollars to Walmart?
I do though. Walmart.
Why did you randomly?
Fearbucks show you that part though. Okay. See, someone talking about Publix K, like, shut up. Just in case y'all don't know, Publix K, when they say that means like basically kill. I mean, they're not being serious, but then again, like, that's just, girl, shut up. Kroger clears, like, okay. That's just funny. Someone said, why Kroger?
We say that you give thousands of dollars to Walmart.
I do though. Walmart gets hella bags for me, bro.
But what does it matter though if he's telling you to leave out of his store?
I'm saying like he's acting like he's. Do you get what I'm saying? The nigga moving with an ego, gang. I'm saying I'm here to spend money.
He came up and told you to leave the store after he told you something that he didn't tell you before.
Exactly. And like he said to you, agent, pay attention. Listen. Well, he's pretty much already justified because the dude said he feels as if you're taking advantage of him. That's why he came up to you saying, you know the drill. And that shit was recent. Agent, that was recent. No tea, no shade. Agent, you... Girl, Agent got a lot of shit on his mind. He be coming up with different stream ideas, and if I remember correctly, Agent is the one that started AMP, so he's like, he's at the end of the day, that ain't no excuse. That's no excuse. So he most definitely forgot. However, nigga, child.
Marcel, if somebody comes up to me and abruptly asks me to leave, even though I've done nothing wrong, if I'm recording, I say, okay, I'll leave. I'm on my way out, he's continuing to pester me, and so I drop the thing.
Because you and Marcus, I believe that was the cameraman. I'm still not sure but that sounded like him. So I'm gonna just, because you and Marcus was talking shit, and Marcus was like really like saying some slick shit or whatever.
And I walk out the store. What the fuck do you expect me to do? Do you want me to sprint out the store? I'm on my way out, bro.
Just be like, all right, cool, and just drop it and leave.
That's what I did.
No, I'm watching you talk to this nigga still. What are you talking about?
Bro, all right, bro. I'll talk to you later.
No, I'm watching you talk to this nigga still. What are you talking about?
Bro, all right, bro. I'll talk to you later.
It actually gets comical at this point because he seems genuinely confused. He said he was walking around recording doing nothing wrong, when that right there is the thing wrong. You recording is actually the issue. It doesn't matter if you were walking in the store, recording yourself, zenning, meditating. It doesn't matter if you're recording yourself running around the store yelling. It doesn't matter if you're just recording yourself shopping normally. The recording is the issue. It's not what you're recording, it's the fact that you're doing a recording, period. Along with the fact that he's just completely misremembering the situation. We all saw the clip in the earlier parts of this video. He did not just drop the items and just continue to walk out not saying anything. He dropped the items. Him and his cameraman are talking bad about him, saying stuff about his hair, how he looks, how he's acting. You're going back and forth for them. It's not like, oh, I just stopped, dropped the items, and was walking out. He's still pestering me. You're actually pestering him. You're going.
I need to replay that. He was saying something about the hair and shit.
Back and forth with him. He can't just talk to you. It's a back and forth. You're talking to him, he's talking to you, y'all talking to each other, man. Also with the pre-context of, hey, you're the guy that came in here, changed to 3 other people, already not knowing how to act. Yes, I would also stay by you to make sure you actually leave the store this time. So in all actuality, this guy isn't really in the wrong. Yes, his approach is kind of crazy, coming up and be like, man, you already know the drill. Maybe in an alternate universe, he should not have said that. But if we're harping on the fact that, hey, why did he come up to Agent and say that? And we should also be harping on the fact of, hey, why are Agent and his cameraman acting belligerent for no apparent reason to a guy who's just trying to do his job? Why is Agent out here trying to be a Karen talking about some, well, I can take my business elsewhere. I get Walmart thousands of dollars. I don't give a damn what you get.
No tea, no shade. Didn't shop at Walmart. Y'all, this game is still distracting me. No tea, no shade. Shop at Walmart. Shop at Kroger. Give them thousands of dollars, baby. Thousands of your dollars. Shit.
Give Walmart, because this ain't Walmart and we don't need your thousands of dollars, obviously, if I'm telling you to leave. Situation just seems pretty simple, but it's something that for some reason he just can't comprehend, really. And I want to say Agent is a pretty cool, calm, collected person. He doesn't really have outbursts like this all the time. Maybe like once every 3 years we see an Agent clip of him going crazy. In all honesty though, in this situation he was completely wrong, but I thought it was pretty interesting and just wanted to talk about it. That's just how I feel about the situation. But if you want to tell me how you feel, the best way to do it would be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. If you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy content like this, maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week and you'll never miss out on a single upload if you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. But that's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
God damn it. Okay. Well, yes, child. Shout out to Novly, child. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. Agent, you are an asshole.
Hello, hello, hello. Aphrodite here, your pop culture sidekick.
Cause nigga. I like to yap. I should have just went to my history. Okay.
Are you telling me you don't need?
Girl, I'm tired. I will say, oh, she did a genius thing for Burning Blue. I will say, that is crazy how he said we don't need your money. However, I understand what he's saying, because like he's looking at you. He is looking at you like you're hard-headed as fuck, like you are just no tea, no shade. I was about to say thug, not thug. Lord have mercy, not a thug. He was probably thinking that. He's probably looking at you like you a hard-headed ass. You a hard-headed ass nigga. I got too much shit on my plate. I got too much stuff to deal with on my plate. Just to get, I already told you before. I stopped you before. And that shit was recent. That shit was recent. Agent must really, again, I'm not making excuses for this nigga. But damn, agent must really be busy, bitch. I already stopped you before. And 3 others. Well, 4 others because the cameraman. No, 5 others because the other dude was with him. I think his name is Chris, I believe. Whatever. But yeah, I done stopped y'all before. But y'all were hard-headed and y'all still kept shopping. Let me hear what he had to say. Because he's talking shit. They was talking shit as they were leaving.
Doing right now?
It's not allowed. That's the issue.
No, look, but there's a nice way to say it.
And you know what? He even said it himself. He said he doesn't care. However, the company, and guess what the company does? They give him the fucking, I'm about to say they write his check. Whatever. The company allows for him to get money. The company does his payroll shit. He needs this job. The cameras, Big Brother is watching. The cameras are watching. If he wasn't to go up to tell y'all to stop, they would call him. He would get a call and he would probably get reprimanded. I'm pretty sure he'd get reprimanded. And if it happens again, like the first time, maybe a warning. Second time, reprimanded, or the second time, he get fired. At the end of the day, nigga, he's doing his job. You're doing your job. No tea, no shade. You doing your job as a Twitch streamer. You can literally just put the fucking camera down, put it on clips / highlights, whatever, and take your ass back in the car, and ain't nothing like, you are your own boss. You're your own boss. He has bosses over him. You, however, are your own boss, nigga.
You told me to skedaddle.
No. Last time we talked about it, right?
But you telling me you don't need my business like you're above us.
No,
we the ones who make this possible, man.
Just want to call.
Your jobs don't exist without customers coming in here and buying things.
This is a rule. This isn't a me thing.
Well, I'm not.
Anybody that comes in here.
Check. Let me know if I was a nuisance in any way whatsoever. He's about to get me tight.
Doesn't matter if you're a fucking nuisance, sir.
Hey, chat. I'm not getting.
Thank you. Yeah.
See, and you said,
Man bun.
He's about to get me tight, chat. I'm not getting.
Thank you. Yeah. Man bun.
So that was Marcus. Oh, I thought the dude said next time be respectful. So that was Marcus saying that again, if that was Marcus. So that was Marcus saying that shit. And then he was still close to him. He was like still close to him. The dude probably heard you call him a bitch ass or whatever. He was kind of whispering it, but. And then they'll talk about, say something about his man bun.
Nigga.
After watching this entire clip, I can't come to any other conclusion than
Agent. And it's crazy that you said that he got an ego. When the first time y'all met, you're talking about, even though you're being funny, trying to be funny, you're going for clips. Oral farming, clip farming, all that good shit. No, nigga. No. Nigga, he already seen y'all before. And Marcus, I guess, if Marcus was the cameraman the first time, apparently Marcus forgot also. Marcus was like, we can't film. We can't film it here. Remember, Agent? No tea, no shade. Both of y'all are assholes. In my opinion. Both of y'all are assholes. Like, And he was, well, at the end, he was like pretty much nice about it and shit. I bet you that, and he mad, and I bet you he ain't going back to that Publix, child. At the end of the day, guess what? That Publix is still going to be open. I'm pretty sure. And no tea, no shade. Whoever watches Agent, this would be a problem. Whoever watches Agent and Marcus, they probably are in that city. Some of the people that watch them are probably in that city and will probably start making phone calls, prank calling them or some shit. Because they seen that dude before. They seen the cashiers before. They know that Publix. Come on, motherfuckers. Come on, my babies. Come on, my babies. Let's do better. Let's please do better. Jesus Christ. And I doubt it. I wonder if he told his chat, at the end of the day, you can't, I mean, they're adults, even though half of them are also kids. And you know, you can only do so much. However, I wonder if he told his chat, like, y'all just don't do anything, don't make any prank calls or nothing like that, like saying something like that. Girl, baby girl, I'm tired. That you dead ass nigga, you dead ass wrong for that. Dead ass, both of y'all dead ass wrong for that. He has a business to run, pretty much, yeah. He has a business to run. He's doing his fucking job. Jesus Christ. But y'all, anyway, shout out to Novly. 100%. Period. I don't follow Agent like that. But I wonder, has Agent ever had a 9-to-5? Ever worked a 9-to-5? I don't think he, well, I don't remember. I wonder if he's ever worked a 9-to-5, because nigga, come on now. Come on, dude. You are complete and early. Shout out to Novly, period. Me and him, period. Me and him worked the 9-to-5. Well, I'm working a 9-to-5. He probably quit his 9-to-5, and that's on period. Shit. Girl. But anyway, shout out to Novly. I 100% agree with him. I 90% agree with the supervisor, GM, whatever. Shit. But yeah, yes. He can't handle reality. The reality of the situation is, nigga, you was wrong, nigga. But yeah, shout out to Novly again. Make sure, if y'all want to, like, comment, share, subscribe to Novly. If y'all want to, like, comment, share, subscribe to me. Support me if you want to. Support me if you want to. Only if you want to. I can't make y'all do shit y'all don't want to do. Only if you want to, okay? Alright, anyways. And make sure y'all love and take care of yourselves, okay? Mentally, verbally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Bye-bye. See y'all later.